Ira Epstein with your Morning Flash Update, and here we are on D-Day. Do you remember that? I hope a lot of you do. And let's celebrate that by giving all of our vets a thumbs up there. But it is June 6th, 2024, about 8:17 a.m. Central Time. The market's sort of mixed, but let's take a look at the data and then come back to this. The Challenger grade people announced 63,816 cuts. That's a decrease of about 1.5% from where they were in April. When we look at the European Central Bank, it did cut its key interest rates, a series of them, by 25 basis points. Miss Lagarde is on TV as I'm talking. I'm recording that so I can hear everything later. And the key word I kept hearing is data dependent, and that we're not on a path that it necessarily means that we're going to keep cutting every single meeting, and it's going to be a bumpy road. Those are the points I heard. U.S. Trade balance. Well, not as bad as thought, but there's nothing good in these numbers. They're terrible. Then we get the initial claims, and they were up 8,000. They were looking for an increase of 1,000. And again, the jobless continuing claims are climbing. Those are the things the Fed does want to see. First quarter revised non-farm productivity, well, up 0.2. They expected it up flat, and then you were up on the quarter over quarter 0.4, and they expected it a little higher. We get the EIA natural gas storage a little later this morning at 9:30, so be on the lookout for that. So when we look at what the market's doing today, the stock market has rallied back up to its key Bollinger Band in the S&P and the NASDAQ. You haven't seen participation to the upside like in those two markets in the Russell and or in the Dow. Well, they're not NVIDIA. They're not those other stocks. That's the key. Remember, this has turned into a one-market vehicle, NVIDIA, and it's lifting everything around it, and that's what's going on. Now, do I mean do I say facetiously? Yes, to a big degree. Obviously, if you look at Walmart, Costco, other companies, they've done exceptionally well. But everything, this whole rally has been NVIDIA. And believe it or not, it's within 5% of overtaking the most valuable company there is in America. Obviously, Microsoft, the $4 trillion company, this morning did surpass the value of Apple. So it gives you an idea what's going on there. On the energy markets, I keep thinking that natural gas, the heat domes, everything I'm seeing, I'd be paying attention to that. In the grain markets, I see the resistance right here in the corner, 446. A key moving average is right there, a little bounce here. Bonds at notes digesting all that has taken place this week. And we're trying to get an answer now. And today is about that in a big way. Banks that step ahead of the United States in cutting their rates and the U.S. sits still. Is that bullish or bearish on the dollar? And I know you'll say, well, it's this and that. I don't know. The market's fighting a battle about that, and I'd pay close attention to it. It's very important. Now, for those of you that use TradingView, I want to remind you that we have our suite. In other words, all of the studies that I have, my swing lines, the way I do, slow stochastics, the moving averages I use, they're all in an indicator package we put there. To sign up, if you're using TradingView, just go to our website under the word resources, top right at iraepstein.com, and it's client resources. You will see there. You sign up there. We turn it on, send you an email once it's done, and away you go. It's that simple. So I think you'll find that it's interesting, but you'll be able to use all this. You're only taking up a couple of your slots, so it doesn't use an awful lot of the information slots that you have available with it. And there's many ways you can configure what I give you. So again, 2 slots. How do you get this done? Go to iraepstein.com. client resources, or you can move your cursor up here at any point and you'll go to our website. I'm Ira. You have yourself a good day, and I will talk to you all at the end of the day with the market wrap-ups. Excuse me there. Take care.